Hey guys, what's up? It's Caitlin here with my first video 2019. Today I'm gonna recommend some stuff on Netflix to you because I obviously spend too much time watching Netflix, and you know, my guess is if you're watching this video, you probably do too. So let's just agree to understand that we both have no lives and get on with the video. The first show I want to recommend to you guys is called You. It is fairly recent, at least to Netflix, because everyone's been watching it recently, everyone's been tweeting about it, and it is so good. I am on the 4th episode of 10 episodes right now, and I'm addicted. Basically what this show is about is a guy who's a creepy, weirdo, psychopathic, weird, crazy stalker dude. Yep, that's it. And he falls in love with this girl who he meets in a bookshop, and basically he just stalks the living hell out of her. It's very creepy and very weird, and he just does things that you're like, oh my god. Okay, also though, he might be a crazy psychopath stalker dude, but he's so cute. Next recommendation is something I hope you've heard of at this point, and that is The Haunting of Hill House. Okay, this show is so good. If you like scary, creepy, horror type paranormal stuff, you will like The Haunting of Hill House. But basically what this show is about is a family who used to live in this creepy, weird house, and now they've all moved out because all the kids have grown up and they moved on with their lives. But there are creepy things happening to them that are bringing them back in a mental stage to their past at this old, creepy house. And the show kind of does a split where it does half of it is in the present and half of it is in the past. So you're visiting when the kids used to live in the house when they were younger and where they are now. And, you know, it all kind of comes together throughout the series. And you learn why this is happening to this person because of this thing that happened to them in the past. It's so, so good. It's so addictive, so binge-worthy. Next show is Big Mouth. Now, Big Mouth is so cringy. Big Mouth is an animated / cartoon series that tells the story of these kids as they're growing up in middle school. And it's just very crude and uncomfortable, and it makes you cringe because you think back to when you were in middle school and you experienced some of these things. It's like Rick and Morty or BoJack Horseman, like that kind of vibe. So this is kind of a break show in my opinion, just kind of take a break because it's quick. It's 2 seasons, might as well just watch it. Netflix original, I always think those are better, so watch Big Mouth. This next show, to me, is the most heartwarming, wholesome show that's ever been made, ever. And that is The Great British Baking Show. It's so precious. It is such a precious, beautiful show. Now, if you are like me, and you don't really like competition shows, you don't like reality shows, and you don't like cooking shows, you're probably thinking, why would I ever watch this? But please give it a shot. The show, basically what it does is it takes all of these kind of average people who love to bake and who are very good at baking, and it brings them together and they all compete in different challenges each week to make the best bake. It's just, all the people are so cute and British and sweet and adorable, and it just makes your heart happy. And then you get really invested in the characters and you're like, I don't want my favorite baker to go home. And it's just watch it, just try it, I promise, just try it. Just try it. There's 6 seasons currently on Netflix, but there's also like the special, and then there's the master classes, and then there's the holiday edition. There's all different versions, but the main version is called The Great British Baking Show, and it's 6 seasons, and you should go watch it right now. So the next show I want to recommend to you is Orange is the New Black. Now this is kind of an old one and you've probably heard of it by now. Orange is the New Black just kind of follows the lives of these women who are in prison. They're in a correctional facility, and there's a lot of drama. There's so much drama. It's the kind of show that's just like dramatic event after dramatic event after dramatic event. Imagine if I could talk. So the show kind of follows a format, at least at the beginning. You kind of like are meeting all these people, and then they have an episode where they'll go into the backstory of one character. How did they get to prison? The next episode, somebody else, how did they get to prison? And you kind of go back and forth between present and past. But yes, it's very crude, so just remember that when you're watching it without headphones near people that you wouldn't want to know you know what I'm saying. Watch it with headphones is basically what I'm trying to tell you right now. The show is 6 seasons currently. I believe there's 1 more season coming out, but I'm not sure, so I might be lying. But yes, there are 6 seasons currently on Netflix. So it's a little bit of a lengthy one, but some people, that's what you're looking for. So the next thing I'm going to recommend might make some people click out of the video, but don't. Something that I would like to recommend that is currently on Netflix is Taylor Swift's Reputation Stadium Tour. Wait. Even if you don't like Taylor or think you don't like Taylor, I definitely think you should at least try it. She's a very, very talented performer and entertainer. Her tours are amazing. She has like incredible visuals and dancers and backup singers and her band. Just all the visuals are incredible, so check it out. Just check it out. And if you don't like it, you can exit, but at least you gave it a shot, you know what I mean? The next series I want to recommend is called Luther. It is a British crime drama, and it basically entails this character, Luther, played by Idris Elba. He's amazing. And essentially all it is, I mean, you know, there's a lot of British crime dramas on Netflix, and just about all of them are really good. In this one, Luther is the main cop of the show, and it's basically just him solving his crimes that he is assigned to. I'm doing a really bad job of describing this show right now, but there's not much I can say other than it's a really good crime drama where the cop is played by Idris Elba. Do I have to say any more than that? Next show I want to recommend is a British crime drama, and that is Sherlock. You've probably heard of it at this point. I'm sure most of you know who Sherlock Holmes is. He's a detective. He solves mysteries. But this particular version, the BBC Sherlock, is my favorite version of Sherlock Holmes. It stars Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman, both incredible actors who just work really well together in my opinion. What I love about this show is it's quirky, and also like the mysteries are so good and so well done. If you like the kind of mystery where like the whole time you're a little bit off, and then like at the end these things like all come together in this really intricate, interwoven way that you're like, oh my god, that makes so much sense, and your mind is blown, that is Sherlock. I feel like that's also every mystery ever, but shh. It's Sherlock. There are currently 4 series of it on Netflix. I don't know if they're making any more, but I think the cinematography, the camera work, and just the overall storytelling in this show is superior to a lot of other shows I've seen. I feel like that's true of a lot of BBC shows. They just have a better overall look to them and overall feel. But Sherlock, very good. Next show I want to recommend is one that, well, if you've been subscribed to me for a long time, you know my connection to this show, and that is Criminal Minds. If you don't know what Criminal Minds is about, basically it features a team of FBI profilers who get into the minds of these killers that they're trying to capture to think about what are they going to do next, where are they going to go, what from their past is controlling what they're doing now. There are currently 12 seasons on Netflix. I don't know why season 13 is not up there yet, considering they are on season 14. It's a fantastic show. It features Matthew Gay Gubler. If you don't know who he is, he's amazing. He's so quirky and weird and different and just perfect. Sorry, I love him so much. Overall, I think the characters are the best part of that show. You just really get invested in them and you're really interested in their own lives. Definitely give it a shot if you haven't watched it before, because I really think you'll fall in love with it. Okay, the last show I want to recommend is kind of stupid that I'm even recommending it, but I can't not recommend it. If you haven't watched it by now, you probably aren't going to, but please just watch The Office. That is a show that I have watched 6 times now, or I'm on my 6th time now, and it doesn't get old. It's so funny. It's so just beautifully done, guys. I love that show with my whole heart. I really don't feel the need to describe what it's about, because if you don't know what it's about, watch The Office if you haven't yet, because I don't know what you're doing if you haven't watched it. So those are the shows that I want to recommend to you guys today. I always have new recommendations because I'm always watching new things on Netflix, so if you want me to do another one of these videos, give this video a thumbs up, and I want you guys to comment your recommendations down in the comments below, because last time I did a video like this, you guys were all sharing your recommendations with each other, and it was great, and it was a beautiful thing to watch. Everyone was sharing their love, also hating on things too, but that's okay, we'll forget about that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!